What's up? Today is day 50 of losing 60 pounds in 90 days. Let's get into it. Every morning starts off with a morning drink. A fourth a teaspoon of Baja Gold sea salt, tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, and creatine. Today I'm doing 20 grams of creatine. There's studies coming out recently showing participants that took an IQ test before sleep and then took an IQ test after bad sleep and up to 20 grams of creatine, and they scored noticeably higher scores. And so it does have a huge cognitive benefit, more than we thought, because it used to just be known that it would help with muscle mass, and now we know that it helps insanely with cognitive benefits. I also ripped it on Facebook Marketplace and picked up a $170 Pro Sport Pro Form treadmill. Works great. They just hadn't used it in a while, so I do need to get some lubrication for the belt, but overall I'm super happy that I can use cardio at home. Went to the gym since I don't have that lubrication yet, and I did 30 minutes of incline walking on 5 incline and 3 speed. Then I smashed some arms because of my upper lower split. I don't include arms specifically on my upper body days, so I did long cable bicep curls, hammer curls to be exact, 3 sets of 15, and I paired that with 3 sets of 15 on easy bar tricep press downs. Just really tried to make sure to get a full extension on every rep and a little bit of a stretch at the top. For the next bicep exercise, I did easy bar supinated curls for 8 reps. And then after the 8 reps, I actually switched my hand position to a over or reverse bicep curl to hit the forearms a little bit, and just 3 sets of 16 reps split up by 8 and 8. And then for the final tricep and a little bit of chest exercise, I did some close grip dumbbell presses. This does hit the chest a lot, but it also hits the triceps when you actually extend the triceps fully at the top of every rep. So if you're doing these, just make sure you're extending the triceps. So if you don't, it'll just hit chest. I found a TV outside the dumpster in my apartment complex, and it worked. It just was really old, so I got some things to clean it up. I got some LED strips, a new power cable, and a Roku device. I found out that if you hook a Roku device up, it'll bypass the outdated software of the TV and actually allow it to run smoothly and quickly. And I just had to reconnect some wires in the back to make sure it lit up perfectly, and bam, free TV for like $15 of supplies. Okay, first meal of the day is going to be some homemade chipotle with a side of chips, double chicken, rice, black beans, fajita, sour cream, corn. So heavier meal, but this is the first meal today as I have been fasting for 19 hours, 32 minutes, and 50 seconds. Made it through a long fast and just building my way up to 24 hours for this first one, so pretty close. Next week, I will hit a full day fast and then work up to 36 and so on. This meal was really heavy, coming in at 1,500 calories with 89 grams of protein, 164 grams of carbs, and 56 grams of fat. Then to kind of counterbalance that huge meal, I did cardio on my new home treadmill. I did notice that since the pad is sticking and I don't have that lubricant yet for the actual belt, my heart rate was a lot higher. I don't know if it was because of that I was putting more work on, but this is kind of the thing that I need to make the belt run more smoothly. I just noticed that my heart rate was sitting at like 130 to 140, probably because I ate as well right before this, but the treadmill works fine. It's just with my weight, size, and the dustiness of the treadmill not being lubricated, I noticed that my feet like stick every time I step on the belt. I noticed that it like almost hiccups, if you will. This second session of cardio got me up to an hour of cardio for the day with 403 estimated total burn. And then I had some electrolytes from Sugar-Free Liquid IV to replenish what I sweated out in that workout. And then twice a month, I have to fill up these containers with supplements. I take selenium. I think it's like 80 micrograms for my thyroid to convert T3 and T4. And then I take 5,000 IUs of vitamin D3, huge for immune support. A lot of people that died on COVID, they had low vitamin D levels. And then I take 200 micrograms of magnesium glycinate right before I go to bed, and it really helps me relax and get to sleep. And then just to cover all the other bases, I take a men's once a day, and then I also take some fish oil as well. And this is a kind of annoying process, but having more supplement containers where I only have to do it twice a month, and just the importance of hitting all my micronutrients makes it worth it every single time. For dinner, I just had some chicken sausage, goodles, and red bell pepper. All my stats from today, comparing my Apple Watch to my Whoop. Overall, very solid on output, not as solid on intake, but that's it for today's video. I will be posting another video later today. Thanks for watching. Peace.